What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And here we have Brack. So the semester is coming to an end, so I decided to make this video summarizing what I did in my grade 12 leadership class, which was my favorite class of the semester. Like, compared to biology and chemistry, it was the
all
best
the hard
class.
stuff.
Yeah, it was the best. Like, it was more fun. It was really fun. So the first thing that we did in leadership class were personality assessments. So we had to take a bunch of online tests. We did a true colors one. So that was where there are 4 colors, right? There's the blue, green, orange, and gold, or like purple, because the website said purple, but Miss Slocum only knows it's gold. So when I did the test, I got gold. I don't know if you can see that, but it says, so whoever's gold, they're loyal, they value organization, they're dependable. What else are we? We're prepared, and we're very caring people.
Literally you. I don't know about the caring part, but...
No, but like, I was taking these tests, I was actually really surprised at how like accurate they were with my personality. I was just like, oh, these online tests, nah, they're hoaxes. But you took the test too. What'd you get? Blue.
I don't know if it sounds like me, but...
Flexible, imaginative, warm, compassionate, and personable. Yeah, I can see that. Whenever like I have like a problem or anything, I need to talk to somebody. You're my go-to for that. So like, as I said, when I was taking these tests, like, I was so surprised at how like accurate they were, because I took the Myers-Briggs, or like Carl Jung 16 personalities one, and I got INTJ. That stands for introverted, intuitive, I forgot what the second one was, thinking and judging. So that means I'm a perfectionist.
Judging.
Yeah, and I'm not great with people. So I was reading the description, I was like, wow, that's me. But then you took the test too. What'd you get?
ISFP.
So introverted, so we're both introverts. Sensing, feeling, and perceiving. You're like the opposite of me. Like, you're a people person. I am not a people person. So another thing that we did in class was we learned about the different things of like communication. So because I personally don't think I have great communicating skills.
You really freaking know.
I was like really interested, and I like learned all about the different kinds of things. So like, there's a congruent message where the speaker's tone of voice and body language match. So if I'm the speaker and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm super excited to go to Wonderland, so my tone of voice and my body language matched up. So like, you could tell I was genuinely excited. But there's also a non-congruent message where the tone of voice and body language don't match up. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm super excited to go to Wonderland. It sounded like I was being sarcastic, right?
Yeah.
So like, it could be...
Sounds like you a lot of the time.
It could be taken the wrong way, okay? But there's also people that go into a conversation with somebody with like automatically thinking it's gonna be bad, or like automatically thinking it's gonna be good. And a lot of that also has to do with like the medium, so the way that somebody's having a conversation. So like, over text, you can't really like tell somebody's tone of voice.
Yeah.
So you could take something like that was meant to be negative positive, or you could take something that's meant to be negative in a positive way, you know? So like, I really learned that you actually do have to be careful with what you say and like how you say it, because only 20% of communication is verbal, and like 80% is nonverbal.
Jeez.
Yeah, so like your body language is taken into consideration like different countries too, right? So like, something could be disrespectful in one country, but
Yeah,
like,
different customs.
yeah, exactly. So it really gave me a lot to think about, basically. So another part of leadership class was we had to go into placement into a grade 9 class, and I was actually really excited for that. So I did my placement in Miss Barnes' grade 9 English class. And I was nervous because for my mini lesson I had to teach some English, and I don't like English. So for my mini lesson I did transition words. So I put my kids into groups, and I gave each group a sheet that had categories of transition words, and I gave them paper with different transition words, and they had to sort the transition words into the proper categories within their groups. So that would satisfy auditory learners as well as visual learners. So because seeing them visually placed in each category and also talking amongst it with their group. So when each group was done, I would tell them a category and they'd have to go write it on the board. And writing it on the board would satisfy the kinesthetic learners, you know?
Yeah.
So
getting everyone in.
Yeah. So one of the words would be like next, right? And I'd have to tell them to put that in the correct category, which would be
time.
Yeah. So they went up on the board, they wrote their words that they had on their list on the board, and then I went on it and I corrected it and we went through it together as a class, basically. Yeah. Okay, so another thing that we had to do for leadership class was we had to have leadership opportunities. So at the beginning of the course, Miss Slocum handed out these yellow sheets. It was like fill in these boxes, and each box was like 15 minutes of a leadership opportunity. So anything outside of class time, anything that you weren't getting paid for, is what you would put in there. So the only thing that I have on my entire sheet was from the beginning of the semester helping Miss Slocum set up our team drive so that everyone can put in their icebreakers and everyone can see everybody else's icebreakers. The reason I don't have anything else in in that sheet is because I didn't have any time this semester, okay? Yeah, I was supposed to volunteer for Miss Pichet for the parent-teacher interviews, but that was when I got sick, so I couldn't come in, and I don't have anything else. I'm helping Miss Slocum for a good 20 minutes figure out how to get everyone in the class involved in the team drive. I had to sit there in Miss Slocum's office with her, telling her the names of everyone in our class so that she could individually add them to this team drive. Yeah. So like the last thing that we did was called the Amazing Race. So our leadership class had to lead a bunch of grade 9 geography students downtown. It was like the Amazing Race, like the show. That's why I called it the Amazing Race. It actually was. I got really lucky. Like my group, we got so into it. Like I heard horror stories of people just like, yeah, my group was too lazy. They didn't want to do anything. Like it was just us doing the entire thing. And I was like really scared I'd get bad kids. But no, I had so much fun. My kids were so into it. They were really hyped. They're just like, Jordan, do we get a prize? I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, if we don't get a prize, they're going to catch these hands. Like they got so into it. We were running. Okay? Like my group started, we got really lucky actually. We caught the bus with the other, like the group that left before us, and it was an express bus.
Oh.
So we got on a train with the groups before us, the groups that were supposed to leave like 20 minutes before us, and we got downtown at our stop so early. We started so early. We finished everything, and we even had like 45 minutes of free time after before we had to meet up with everybody again.
Wow.
We killed it. I'm so proud of my group, man. They did so well. Okay, so like overall, I'm really happy with leadership class. Like at first I'd be like, oh, it's gonna be so awful waking up at 7:30, like going to class at 7:30 in the morning every day. But like it was actually really fun. I learned a lot, and I feel like it is more valuable because it's like stuff that I can actually apply
Communication
to myself, and like how I can like better myself as a person, because I am in leadership roles like at work because I have to teach kids how to swim. So if I can't properly teach them, I'm not going to be able to properly teach anybody else, you know?
Exactly.
So I feel like I took away a lot from this class, and I just want to like say thank you to Miss Slocum for being like a great teacher and just being super chill and like letting us find ourselves. I know it sounds super cheesy, but like it's true though, you know?
Yeah.
Because like it really was like really great experience.